Hi everyone. Today I am going to explain you about operators in programming in C. Introduction. C language supports a rich set of built-in operators. Actually, what is operator? Operator is a symbol that helps us to perform some specific mathematical and logical computations on operands. So, first we should know what is an operator and operand. The difference between these two, let me explain with an example. C is equal to A plus B. Here, C, A, B. These are variables, and this expression A, B are operands and plus is an operator. Types of operator. We have many types of operators in C programming. Arithmetic operators, rich relational operators, logical operators, increment and decrement operators, assignment operators, conditional, special, and bitwise operators. The first one I'm going to explain is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are the one which do the basic mathematical functions. It's the type of operator which takes the numerical values as an operand and returns a single numerical value. The set of arithmetic operators are explained here, starting from plus to percentage symbol. Plus is the one which adds two operands, minus for subtraction, the star for multiply both operands, slash for division, percentage symbol for modulo. That means we will get remainder value in a division. Here you can see the examples for the arithmetic operations. A plus B is equal to 12. Here A and B are operands, obviously plus an operator. Again here minus is an operator, A, B are operands. So this minus operator do the operation of subtraction with the help of A and B and delivers the result 4. Similarly for the rest also. A program which depicts the arithmetic operator, int A is equal to 25, int B is equal to 8. I have assigned A value as 25 and B value as 8, and directly I have used all the operators in print statement. Here I have printed A plus B directly without using any additional variables. So the first one, A plus B, which gives you 25 plus 8, that is equal to 33. Similarly 25 minus 8, 17, and 25 into 8, 200, and this is percentage symbol which gives the remainder. So A percentage B, that is 1. Next one, relational operator. This relational operator always we will be checking under if condition. Wherever if we want to check a condition, there we can use the relational operator. Relational operator checks the relationship between two operands. If the relationship is true, it will return 1 value, or else it will return 0 value. These are the operators. Double equal to for comparison. In the case of if statement, if A double equal to B means it will compares the value between A and B. So if both the values are same, then it will return true value, or else it will return false value. This is just opposite to equal to not equal to symbol. Not equal to, see A not equal to B. So reverse functionality of double equal to. Greater than, less than, as we know very well, it is a greater than symbol and less than symbol. This is also greater than equal to. It will include the value given for the variable B. In the case of less than and greater than operator, it will not include the value of B. Whereas in equal to, as we include this equal to symbol, greater than equal to, less than equal to, the values of B will also be considered during the comparison. The program. Directly I have compared all the variables A, B under printf statements. I didn't use any if statement. Directly I have printed with the help of print statement. Here A is equal to B, B is equal to, A is equal to 5, B is equal to 6. So printf A double equal to B. That means we are comparing A and B, and this is A not equal to B. A is greater than B. Like it will return only true or false values. depending upon the values we have assigned for the variables. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. So that means 1 means true, 0 means false. So the next one is logical operator. This is the one which compares more than one conditional checking. Combine two or more conditions or to complement the evaluation of original condition in consideration. The result of operation in logical operator is a Boolean value. Either it will be a true or false, as we saw in relational operator. So these are the set of logical operators available in C. Ampersand, ampersand, two ampersand together. So this is an operator for and this is the one which we are using for or, logical or. This is complement, not. Okay, right. Double ampersand means what? So logical and, if both the operands are non-zero. If see, actually this is an example, A double equal to B, this is a condition. Again we are having one more condition, A double equal to 8. We want to check both the condition together with the help of ampersand symbol, that is and, logical and. Together, if both the conditions are if both the operands are non-zero, then the condition will become true. If any one of the thing is 0, then the condition will be true. A logical or, if any one of the both the operands are non-zero, then the condition becomes true. So here is an example. Here we have one condition, A double equal to 5, another condition we are combining together with the help of R. When it will get true value means, if any one of the condition, either first one or second one is non-zero value, then the condition will be true. Logical not. It means a complement. It means a complement. If we give one value, then it will give 0. If we give 0, then it will convert it into 1. It's a program. So C double ampersand D, that means 1 and 0. It gives the output 0. C or D, logical or, it returns the value 1. Then this is complement of C. Complement of 1 is 0. Complement of D, that is 0, is 1. Increment and decrement operator. The name itself implies it is for increment, that is addition purpose, and decrement is for decrementing purpose, that is one value step down. So plus plus, minus minus are called the increment and decrement operators respectively. And it increases. Plus plus means it increases the value by 1, whereas minus minus, it decreases the values by 1. And this is the one which we call it as unary operator, as we have only one operand for the operator. For other operators, we'll be having two operands at least. If we consider arithmetic operator like plus, minus, slash, that is division, multiplication, will be having two operands, whereas in the case of increment and decrement operator, will be having only one operand. So we call it as unary operator. We have four categories: pre-decrement, post-decrement, then pre-increment, post-increment. So what do you mean by pre-decrement? Minus minus, that is the operator comes first and then the variable. Pre means prior. Post-decrement, A minus minus, first the variable will be placed and then the operator minus minus. So there is a difference between these two. Both the decrement operator only, but how it going to be executed is different. Minus minus means first the operator comes, so it will decrement the value of A first and then it will assign the value to A. Whereas in the value in the second post decrement operator, A, the value will be assigned to A first and then the value will get decremented. Similarly, in case of pre-increment and post-increment, here the plus plus comes first, so the value will first incremented and then assigned to A value. Whereas in post-increment, first the value will get assigned to A and then get incremented. You can see the difference in the program. See, here I have assigned all C, D, X, Y values as 15. Now I have used C++, ++t, that is increment, pre-increment, post-increment operators in the case of printf statements. See the output. The value of C++ is 15 again. Why? Because we have incremented, but the value has printed as 15 because first we have assigned C value as 15. Then it has been incremented. But in case of second D value, first it gets incremented. So 15 becomes 16 and then it is assigned to D. So the value is 16. Similarly, in the case of X and Y, first value, so 15 has been printed and then gets incremented. Whereas in the case of minus minus y, minus minus is the one which decrement the value by 14 and it will assign the value to y later. So 14. Conditional operator, this is a replacement for if, simple if. The ternary operator which has three, first an expression, expression 2, expression 3. As we have three operands, we call it as ternary operator. The only operator in C that works was three operands and it is a short way to express the conditional. So the syntax for us, first expression 1, then a question mark will be placed. After that expression 2 with a colon, expression 3. Expression 1, if the value of the expression 1 is true, then expression 2 will get executed. If the expression 1 value is false, then expression 3 will get executed. That is, this will be a true block and this will be a false block in this case. False statement actually. So example, A question mark, B colon, C. If A value is true, then B will get automated. If A value is false, then C value will be taken. This is a special operator available in C. So we call, size of operator. Size of operator is the one which returns the size of the operand. What is the size? See, whatever the variables we have created, it will be stored in memory. So we should know, if we want to know the memory size of that particular variable, then we can go for the size of operator. It can be applied for any of the data type, primitive data types or pointers, floating type, compound or structure, unions, whatever the data type is, it is applicable for size of operator. The syntax for size of operator is size of the type, or we can give variable name directly, or we can have expressions altogether. So an example here, values are assigned for I is equal to 6, then J has been declared, C is a character, F is a float, and D is a double. So depending upon the size, the data type which we have assigned for the variable, the size may vary. So you can see very clearly in the output. First, for an integer variable I, the size of I is 4. And for J, this is also an integer variable, so it returns 4. And again, character, that is our C variable is a character variable, so it returns only 1. Float, for float we will be having 4, and for double we will be having 8. Okay, right. So then comma operator. So comma operator which is something related to expression, that is, if we want to have more than one expressions at the same line, then we can go for the comma operator. You can see in the example, int, this we will do very frequently, int a comma c is equal to 5 comma d. Bitwise operator in arithmetic logic unit, mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division are done in the bit level. So these are the set of bitwise operators available in C. Ampersand, here we have placed only one ampersand, and in the pipe symbol also we have only one like bar. Ampersand is for bitwise AND, this is for bitwise OR, whereas in logical operator we'll be having double lines, here double ampersand, but here in bitwise we'll be having only one. So this is for XOR, bitwise complement, shift left, shift right, assignment operator. Assignment operator is the one which assigns the value to the variable. There are two categories of assignment operators. First one, simple assignment operator. normally what we used in mathematics, equal to. Compound assignment statements, which is specially available in C programming. So equal to is a simple assignment operator alone. This equal to alone is a simple assignment operator. And the second thing, here the sum is equal, say example, sum is equal to 10. Here the 10 will get assigned to the left side variable sum. Plus equal to means sum plus equal to 10. So this is same as sum is equal to sum plus 10. So in a short formation we are using plus equal to together. Minus equal to means what? Sum is equal to sum minus 10. Star equal to sum is equal to sum star 10. Similarly for the rest of the cases also. And thank you.